I'm Bryan Thrift here at ICAST 2010 with Damiki. I'm going to show you, run through some new baits we've got that will be available in the fall of 2010. Let's start off with this big worm. This is the Damiki. It's an 11-inch paddle tail worm. It's got a unique cup tail design where you get a lot of action on it on the fall. It's kind of a big worm with a finesse appeal to it. We've got the MTB buzz bait. It's got a kill head design where it planes to the water quickly. It's got a unique ball bearing knocker on it. You can see that's unique to this buzz bait. It makes a lot of noise, a lot of action, gets to the top of water quickly where you don't have to worry about making a long cast. And when you make that long cast, you're winding it 10 feet under the water. You don't have this trouble with this new buzz bait with the head design on it. And this is the Slim Jack. It's a shallow water jerk bait, high floating bait, twitches it down 8-10 inches and then it floats back to the top of the water. Good post spawn type application bait. We'll move on over here. We've got our DC 100s and 200s, which is crankbaits we've had out for a couple years, and we've added a 300 to our line, which is going to get down to 12 to 15 feet. It's got a good wide wobble to it. It's a high floating bait, doesn't get hung in brush very much. It comes through the brush real well. Crank it into the brush as hard as you want, back off of it, and it's going to float right out of there and get the reaction straight out of it. And over here, excuse me bits, we've got the Hydra. Now, I'm sure people's familiar with the 4-inch Hydra. So I caught a lot of fish on it this year, some big smallmouth off the bed, and we've added a 3-inch version to this line. It's pretty much the same bait, it's just a smaller, compact model. It still has the 24 tentacles on it, just like the 4-inch Hydra does. And this is our rattle bait. It's coming out this year. It's called a trimmer. It's a 3/4 ounce. It's going to be offered in a non-rattling and a rattling model. That way, in the high pressured lakes we have now with the grass and the water's clear, if you don't get rain and you have clear water, you're going to want that non-rattling model where you can get that few extra bites each day, and it's really key in tournament fishing. And then this is just a sample display of the colors of the big Damiki worm. We're going to offer it in 6 colors, these 3 plus a June bug and a watermelon candy and another color we hadn't really decided exactly what we're going to go with yet. And that's it for the new products of 2010 for Damiki, and please stay in touch with us because we're going to have some great baits coming out in the future as well.